Good evening, folks. Looks like it's just taking a moment to set up, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, perfect. We look to be all set and ready. Welcome, folks, to some more Darkest Dungeon, as we decide to continue our journeys into trying to get more veteran and champion missions done. Alright, looks like I'm just waiting for one thing just to confirm that everything is in fact loaded. There we go. Alright, perfect. Hey, welcome, me, Meh, Ari, Oscar, and a lot of other folks as well. So, last time, we had been trying to actually get through a good number of these missions, trying to get the last few bosses, and so forth. Hey, I've had a great New Year's, Max Hayden. I certainly hope yours was as well. Hey, welcome, Kiyozuki. Alright, so we're going to try and get to the Wheel. Wheel's the last veteran boss that we don't have finished. After that, we definitely need to start making some efforts to get some coin. In fact, we probably need to get some coin first. Get a nice little quick one in with the one person, our antiquarian, so that they can actually carry us to money. Gary Jr. I'm doing pretty well at the golf course. Yeah. Watching people go crazy, Shaw. That's exactly what Darkest Dungeon is like. This one's a lot more relaxed, though, so it's a good bit of fun. I don't think I used that debuff chance. Alright, so usual stuff. Lots and lots of blight. Lots of stuff for that. Okay, Ancestral Candle, that way the Antiquarian's going to be super... Well, Gary Jr. will be super good, as long as we keep the lights on. Like, he's not very useful in that sense. Oh, whatever. We'll, bring it. Okay, hopefully these guys have useful stuff. Hey, the golf course, this is Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, I saw good bits and pieces of his stream, Max Hayden. That was very impressive to watch, going through the impossible percent that Glunky made. Okay, so I should have everything. Oh yeah, see, this was not an ideal setup. See, that's a little bit better. Alright, let's go make some money. Definitely not, you know, get ourselves killed or make things worse with a short mission. Hey, welcome, Jacob C. Yeah, it was very impressive to see the playthrough of that. I've tried it with the 1.1, and I got up to False Knight. So I definitely wanted to try it, but a lot of those skips I don't either know of or haven't really practiced. So you won't be seeing me stream it very much, because I will undoubtedly do poorly. I know. That's a good way to look at it, me. And you got these rude skeletons just pouring their wine on you.
Executed with impunity.
Alright, back in the Darkest Dungeon. Now that is a poor way to start. Well, I mean, the thing would be that if I were to stream it, I'd hit walls, and I don't think that, you know, being like, oh, I can't do this, I'm gonna no-clip it, is going to be a very good way to actually play through. Because it only is going to get harder and harder. So I don't want to, I'd rather practice the underlying stuff myself. And then hopefully I'll be able to do it. That's right, I should probably heal with this guy. Oh, jeez. Of course, that's a typical occultist. I should probably heal. 0. That's how you know your occultist is doing well. Hey, welcome, Jasmine and Quest. Alright, round 2.
A momentary abatement.
Oh, we are off to a great start. See, this is why I don't like the, why I don't like occultists. Alright. Round 3. You get one more try. I don't know what this guy's name is. Alright, last try. Oh, 4. I was expecting another 0. Oh, but he made him bleed. And I think for more than he actually
Another
healed.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
Oh, golly. You occultists. I think you should be worried about the occultist healing anyone. I mean, there's a better array of abilities than you could have, Max. There's also a thing, I suppose, to get your guys to one of every class to... Oh, they're going for the Plague Doctor. To resolve level 6.
Another one falls.
Alright. Okay, that's actually a decent number. It's still not very good, but it's better than the 0s. Oh, that's unfortunate, man, but, I mean, you undoubtedly have more important things.
Impressive.
Impressive, indeed. Antiquarians don't normally do 3 damage.
Decimated.
Okay, there's the big numbers. With some bleed, of course. Oh, I should have used the Disorient and Blast, just to push him to the front. I know, I'm wagging my finger, like, with a disapproving parental gaze at the occultist every time he messes up. It's like, oh, you.
Destroyed.
At least Gary Jr.'s reliable.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh, cool. Well, hopefully you have fun with Stardew Valley, Jasmine. I'm just trying to make money on this run. Okay, come on. Take the torch. And hopefully not become incredibly poor. Because after all, I need to get these guys leveled up as well so I can be all... Oh, hey. I can just then do veteran and champion dungeons. Even though those will take a bigger toll with champion ones as well. Oh no. The temptation. We'll come back for it. If the occultist doesn't screw things up worse, then we'll come back for it. Oh, he's already going for the, Hey, that's good. It takes their mind off of all those wine stains in their robes. I don't know. We just need. I have a level 6 leper named Gary. So this is Gary Jr. because he's only level 3.
Annihilated.
Oh, Gary from West of Lothan. That's right. That Gary. It has been a while. I also realized that once again, I probably should have done Disorienting Blast on that guy. So he could move up and Gary Jr. could take care of him. This is most unfortunate.
Obliterated.
Gary will just have to settle for that. Okay. Doesn't matter if it stuns. Just put him... Oh, it did stun. Huh. The Plague Doctor's carrying this entire... I know, you get to play as a brutal HR company. Calling members the moment of signs of weaknesses.
Back to the pit.
Okay, well, yeah, certainly sleep takes priority, me. So always try to make sure that you get enough sleep. We have to save one of the torches if we want to summon the Shambler. Just oh, it's 90% of rooms. So that's why it doesn't matter too much if I have anything to fight or not.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Like, it starts you out with a number, with 4 default characters, Crusader, Highwayman, Plague Doctor, and Vestal, when you start. But because folks continue to come at every week. Ah, see, that's some good stuff. You can quickly make a party of whatever works for you. Hey, Kofoso. I don't think so. There probably should be. Hey, thank you, Luis. I certainly hope your New Year was great as well.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, let's... they're making all spooky sounds and that's bothering them. Might as well go and do that Shambler. I have one lone torch. Go walk through the darkness. But hopefully Gary Jr. can carry us. Hey, Sniper Spider. It certainly looks like a good bit of fun.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder...
Oh, I should have mixed up my party.
Gold.
Yeah, I can see Gary Jr.'s going all to the front, back. Poor Gary. Poor Gary Jr. Can I actually pull that guy forward? So that Gary can take him out? Oh, let's try it. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I guess Gary's gonna have to settle for taking these guys out instead. Alright, back in our normal order. Yeah, this thing's relatively strong. It's a mini-boss.
Be gone, fiend.
And you have to fight it in pitch black, so all the bad stuff happens with it. Oh, they're beating up my cultist. Oh, this is unfortunate. Yeah, now we can stack some blight on it. Everything's gonna be just peachy. I'll probably play him as standalone things, Luis, mostly because I don't have the skill set that other speedrunners have. I don't really know the skips and haven't really played with them. So, like, I played a bit of the map on my own. I got to False Night, but there's going to be the problem that I'm not going to be able, I haven't really done fireball skips or anything, so therein lies the problem. The downside is I actually have to kill the claws as well.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh cool, now we'll die on his turn.
It could be dismissed as a
Perfect.
fever dream.
Ancestor's
It's not for
Tentacle
corpses.
Idol. I have to make difficult, very difficult choices. Throw away the food. No one needs to eat.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Oh man, Gary Jr., you're all sick, you got tetanus? What were those tentacles lined with? Oh, now he's a klepto. Alright, we're gonna lose all our money trying to treat these people.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Yeah, whatever, it's all in a day's work. Alright. Some of these guys, Gary Jr., you gotta get tetanus removed. You're a klepto, you gotta get that out of here. You're bloodthirsty, gotta get that out of there. Whatever, you're just useless. Exactly, eating is for the weak. You can just walk off hunger, walk off death, you name it. Okay, so it's the Cove this time. Oh, it's just all champion missions for the Weald. I guess I know where I'm going. It's medium as well. It's not exactly ideal. Alright, you take a hike. Yeah, see, we got Deckard Cain as our new person for that. And good old tulip soup. Yeah, if you leave the, abandon a mission, it's going to hurt you guys, that they'll get a lot of, stress from it. It's a blow to morale to have them be like, oh, okay, I guess we gotta retreat now. See, all the good stuff is with that. The Cove is actually a good one to bring the Plague Doctor to, because Blight is actually really useful there. Okay, where's all the good healing stuff? See, the Vestal's useful for all the heals. And then give this person all the really awesome goodies. Okay, and then is one of them... Okay, Sanctuary prevents nighttime ambush. We're good. Let's do this. Exactly. When you have money, you can buy food. Okay, let's see. The only downside is there is one on veteran ones. The one guy that does... Wait, did I get that? Yeah, I did. That has the one thing where he does the bleed. The really nasty bleed. So we have to take some bandages, just in case. Well, you have to do a mission to have a week pass, Max
The
Hayden.
flopping fish.
It just might not go very well.
Sigils. Let us claim this place anew.
Besides, if you don't do stuff with missions, then you're going to not make money. You gotta be able to feed, keep your hamlet going. This is gonna be so bad. We're already off to a lovely start. I suspect we'll get more gold than gems in this run. Also, starting guys stressed up is not exactly the best way to go. Wait, what is the sponsorship code? I don't know what you're referring to. You have to activate 3 protective wards. Oh, this is one of the good ones. Yeah, see, this removes a bad trait that someone has. Let's see who has the worst things. We got the lazy eye. Oh, dang, she's like... And she's a bad gambler. That's, like, terrible. Oh, he gets... Yeah, we're gonna try... Hopefully we get off that cove phobe. Aha! Perfect. The thing that was giving him 20% additional stress in this area. Oh, that's right. I do need to have it to where that guy won't, Yeah, this could be bad. I have to make sure I have a way to get the stealth gone. Oh, jeez.
Unbalanced.
Alright, yeah, cover for me, man-at-arms. Golly. Why are you going for the antiquarian? She just wants to have things belong in a museum.
Eradicated.
Perfect. Because if you leave that guy alone for too long, he explodes, and that's bad. Just as most explosions are bad. Okay. Okay, so that takes care of the guard on that guy, so now I can focus him down. Oh, hey, Pussy. Yeah, basically, I'm probably going to do that as a standalone videos and just do it as I'm able to beat it.
But never hidden.
Because the simple fact is, I haven't practiced things like fireball skips or anything like that before. I usually focus on bosses. So, me finishing... Oh, he's got the stress move.
Confidence.
Oh, it doesn't work if
surges
you
as the
kill him
enemy
with the
crumbles.
riposte. Yeah, explosions are very bad.
As the fiend falls, a faint
You don't
hope
want to stand in the
blossoms.
explosion either. Okay, he's got some pretty heavy stun resist. Yeah, the stun's not really likely gonna go off. But the thing is, when I played it, I got up to the, I got up to a false knight. But the problem is, I'm going to have it a lot harder because I haven't done things like fireball skips, so as soon as I got Vengeful Spirit, I'm going to run into a problem that I'm not going to be able to really keep up with the various skips, so I'm going to have to practice it on my own. And instead of streaming it, I'm just going to upload a video or such of it as I make progress. Oh, each one has a different objective, Max. Like to activate 3 protective wards, I have these particular items that I need to use on things to be able to get all that to work. Quite so, Shah. I don't know. I'm probably going to focus Darkest Dungeon on me.
Foundation is
On
broken.
Saturdays, that is.
Maintain.
Wednesday will
defensive.
probably be something Hollow Knight. Okay, I don't need another stun stone, so we're gonna take the artifact. Oh, that's right. I think this one's a good one. Yeah, it's a buff. 18% damage is a pretty nice buff to have. For your character, that's pretty much the damage dealer of the group. I've never actually played Rain World. I have it, I just never managed to sit down and actually play it. Hopefully sometime in the future. Yeah, it's something that it'll tell you the quest ahead of time, so you can actually know which quests you want to focus on, because they keep changing. Once you undertake a quest, it's going to be gone for the next week. Except for ones like bosses, they usually stay the same, but the rewards will change. Yeah, I definitely need to try Brain Warp at some point. Yeah, you can. You don't have to go back to town, Oscar, once you finish the objective. You can continue to explore, like how I did on the previous mission with killing the Shambler.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Hopefully I can get a heal off with my Vestal. Since the Man at Arms is all about take damage.
Continue the
Oh, dang.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
Decisions. Okay,
The
well, I guess
light,
the torches
the
are the
promise
least.
of safety.
They're the weakest link. Empty crates. So, among other things, you know, you're bringing back money. These heirlooms allow you to boost your hamlet, improve things like the blacksmith, the guild.
As the light gains purchase,
So there's perfectly good
spirits are
reasons
lifted,
that you want to just try and
and
grab as many of
purpose
them
is
as
made
possible.
clear.
Although most of my place is already upgraded. Hey, Jack Dina. I'm just doing missions to try and make money and get to bosses. As my folks get ever so much worse stuff. Oh, dang. I guess the anti-venom's the weak link. This is going to be one of those missions where as soon as I drop the emeralds, like 500 emeralds will drop. No, this is probably mid-game Van Stolen. I only have one more veteran boss, and then it's all champion bosses. Oh, let's see. I don't actually have a means to... I don't have any herbs left. As a map. I'm surprised I haven't found any of the items yet, but I guess they're all over there. Alright, let's see what treasure is in here. Roll the dice. At least they're surprised. Because keeping this guy stunned is ideal. Yeah, because like at this point, Max, this is there was only one apprentice mission available to me. Whereas everything was either veteran or champion because so many of my guys, I only have one character that's not level 3.
Decimated.
See, that's great when that riposte just finishes them off. Oh no. Okay, come on, lucky start. Oh, golly, I gotta get that guy killed first. Alright, good. Alright, we have a great night at the golf course. That should hopefully stun. Yeah. Like, this guy should die to that
Death
blight.
by inches.
So now I can focus down this guy so he doesn't get, like, a stress wave off. Because he also has a heal and a buff, and those things are very unpleasant for either thing to go off. Usually the guys in the back row are the ones that you want to just be like, okay, I gotta take this guy out now. Yeah, if I probably had, if I lost more folks, then I would probably have more of a setup that would give me more apprentice missions. And well, this guy has incredibly high physical resistance. The blight that I'll stack up on him is going to wear him down very fast. Because that's the thing, Max, you want to try and juggle things to where you're kind of having all your folks get built up, because you quickly, if you just focus one set of folks, they usually will rack up a lot of diseases and so forth that just make things really frustrating to just have those same folks having to be built up again and again. Because it costs you, especially in the early game, with trying to
As victories mount,
do things.
so too will resistance.
Oh, bugger. Yeah, that's not so good. Well, this is going to be interesting. Alright. I don't really need the busts. Let's drop the emeralds. I think a few things still require the busts. This seems like a good place to camp before we continue on.
A moment of
I've done
respite.
one champion boss,
A chance to
Seraphin.
steal
The
oneself
Necromancer
against the
Lord.
coming
It's probably the
horrors.
easy mode one. So yeah, nighttime ambush protection so that we're okay. How many other stuff can we do? This one's actually a pretty good one. Anything that gives more dodge and more damage. Alright. Oh, I should probably pep talk. So that my plague doctor... Yeah, see, just shout to the line, and then they'll be all okay. What's this one? Probably gonna have to drop it.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alright, what's in here? Oh, I can't take all of that. Okay, throw the food away. Take the deeds. I actually don't need many of the crests because I've got like 200. Yeah, the stagecoach will let you get more people. It also increases the number of people you can have on your roster. So there's... The stagecoach, especially early on, is one of your bigger ones that you want to focus. It's only once you start getting a group together and you start getting situated that you want to really do things like the guild and the blacksmith. But once you can be able to upgrade a lot of the stuff, it really helps. Because you don't want to be like this level 5 using like a flimsy knife that you have duct taped together. That you used when you were level 0. Hey Voltarius, welcome! Alright.
Another mariner,
And 1 second.
another
Quick drink.
misfortune.
Yeah, you have to, as people get like horrible perks and everything, or bad diseases, they just become too much of an investment to try and fix up. It's just easier to just tell them to take a hike and get a new person. The thing is, that works more for low-level people. Once they're like level 5 and such, you're probably just going to try and cure them. Oh dang, I can't do the illumination thing. Okay, maybe stun this guy, and then stun those two with the blinding powder. That way I only got one person to worry about. Hey, welcome, Kinda Tim. And hey, just Kristen here. Oh, that was the one that was... I shouldn't have done that. So yeah, throw in some more blight on them. Oh, he can't heal. That's illegal. It's definitely illegal. Only I can do that. It does make me wonder why I forgot to do the protect me thing. Well, there's things in the hallway squares that can have things happen there as well, Max. But in the rooms, they usually have additional stuff that happens in there. And some things can only happen in the hallways. Some things can only happen in the rooms. Usually the rooms have harder encounters.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Okay, that'll kill him. Oh, my riposte is worn off. Alright. Stuns are great.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I see. I'm glad I'm getting it right then, because I'm usually terrible at getting pronunciations correct.
Masterfully executed.
And so start stacking the blight on this guy. Because that's a problem. Whenever they get out of a stun, then they have 50% additional stun resist. Unfortunately, I don't have a choice, because my Vestal should be in position 3 so she could actually de-stealth people. Although it's kind of extraneous with the Antiquarian. Exactly, because one other thing, Max, is that you can have folks, mini-bosses spawn in the hallways. For instance, the Collector can spawn if you're carrying too much loot, like I am right now.
Slowly.
You also have a Shambler. If I remember it, the Shambler can spawn if you also are in pitch black, that there's a chance.
Be wary. Triumphant pride.
See, I told you, as soon as I drop the emeralds, they're going to come back and just drop a bunch of them. So I don't need that. We'll take the Ds. Oh, this one's not good. I'm glad they're surprised. So I need to kill this guy in 2 rounds, but the Ghoul is always an annoying one, because he can do a lot of bad stress stuff. Okay, that kills that guy. Who can I stun? I have an equal chance, so might as well get the Ghoul. Hey, Colbot. There's actually a lot of good videos for Nightmare King Grim. Perpetual Noob has one. Looks like they're also saying Porksworth has one. I'm not familiar with that one, but I know that Perpetual Noob has a really intricate one. Hey, Jiraiya. We're just playing Darkest Dungeon as we slowly build up our group. We're trying to make money because we've become dirt poor trying to remove negative quirks from our high-level guys. Yeah, see, go with Ren, Mr. Ghoul. If he sticks with Ren, then he can't build up our stress.
Victory. blessed champion
Perfect.
falls. Success so clearly in view.
Oh, that's right. I'm
Or
not
is
actually
it
getting the
merely
crab
a
things
trick of the light.
that hit you with the heavy bleeds. And that's the thing. If I had not taken the bandages, I would imagine that I'd be getting hit by them every single time. Oh, there they are. Finally. But now I got 2 of these guys. And protect the antiquarian. Probably going to go for the plague doctor. Oh, they're just going to stress wave back there. This is very saddening. Okay. Alright. Now she can start removing people's stealth. Yeah, the narrator really makes this game.
Impressive.
It really wouldn't be anywhere near as fun without the narrator saying all this sorts of stuff. Okay, good. So now I can just do plate grenade and they'll die. I think 2015 Robo-Wrecker. This one's been out for a while. However, it does mean that, can I stun it? We'll try. Hey, we actually got it to work. That Darkest Dungeon 2 is actually coming out in 2021, so this is another reason why I'm trying to play it now, so I can get on the trolley and be ready for the second game. Though I think the occultist is going to be in the second game, which fills me with dread, because he's going to obviously miss all of his heals.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Okay, hopefully one of these places... I'll come back for the treasure chest. I'm hoping one of these places has the thing that I'm looking for, so I can clear my inventory of all this stuff. It's very saddening. I'm having to throw away all this goodies. Oh, see, there's one of them. The ward is now lit. Fortune smiles because now I can carry more stuff. Yeah, it's a really good game for what it is. Highly recommended. Oh no, carrying capacity. Now I can actually take things. Quite so, kinda, Tim. But, if it's a good game, then I'll be willing to play it. I was probably looted while I was gone. Alright, what you got? Actually, not that bad. A few paintings and everything. So these are also pretty good to get, because, but they only show up if you have your antiquarian in here. As my antiquarian's, the antiquarian's a really rubbish kind of class, but she lets you carry more gold. She finds art antiques and everything that bring you in more money. So it's a trade-off of not so useful, but gets you more goodies.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly
So we're just trying to see if we can actually make more money. Yeah, I should be able to stun them. Oh, the collector is actually a mini-boss shot. It shows up in hallways if you have too much loot. At least it's potentially that it can show up. And it's a pretty annoying mini-boss. However, you can get some really good loot from it. Exactly, Max. However, I'd point out that I actually haven't encountered the collector too much in this run. Now that I've said that, though, this one is probably going to be the collector. Yeah, I should probably start stacking stuff to take this guy down. I mean, these guys are trying to shank me in a pretty dark location. He's got a gun. He's probably trying to mug me. Oh, it's in about a month for the new Among Us map? Because that's... I've definitely been interested in seeing it.
The ground quakes.
And crits help reduce your stress, which is really handy. Of course, when monsters crit you, you take even more stress, so... Oh, I think my riposte wore off. But oh well, he's gonna die to his blight. They're both gonna die to blight.
A momentary abatement.
Yeah, I did try... Hey, I tried to fight the crow. I didn't actually beat the crow.
Nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
It did not end well. Okay, so...
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Alright, let's see if this is the collector. Oh, I wish I had some more herbs. I could actually heal another negative quirk. See, these curios have things that you can do things with. Okay, it's not the collector. But it's stress read. I think the few times that I've used the grave robber, it's a lot of fun to use her. It's just that I usually have better options, so I haven't actually been leveling one. I think that's a bit saddening.
Singular strike.
Wait. There, protect them. We'll have the Vestal reveal them. Perfect. Now we got our setup all ready to take these guys down. I also gotta remember to turn out the lights so they drop more stuff. Which is how real life works. If you turn out the lights, you get more loot. Oh, damn. See? And you get also more stressed.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a gleam
Oh, crap.
of gold.
I forgot, that turns the lights back on. Yeah, the crow stole some of my trinkets.
This expedition at least promises success.
Good enough. Oh, and tulip soup and pellet. I've gotten tetanus and a tapeworm. Oh, and they want alcohol. It's like, dang it. People do not pick up every
The
disease.
frothing waters subside. The advantage is ours.
Okay, so what even shows up in the cove? Oh, of course it's going to be the, going to be nothing but champion fights. I guess as good a time as any to do the siren. We have a decent amount of money. Surely we can find some folks that will be good to take care of that. Okay, it wasn't her. It's a Deckard Cain. No. I think they had canceled Among Us too, so they could focus on one. I know, and you'd think that Tulip Soup would be among the first people to know to wash their hands. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to try Darkest Dungeon 2. It won't go very well for me, but we'll see how it plays out. Alright, Gary Jr., what do you have? Okay, he doesn't have bad stuff, but with some of the other folks. Oh no, that's what it was. I removed the terrible stuff with that, but I didn't actually go for some of the other things. Alright, so we still have Deckard Cain. Who's shown up today? An Abomination. I've only tried an Abomination once, and I'm afraid that I'm not actually too familiar with them. I have to get better with trying some of these guys. Alright. So since we get 15% damage, it might actually be a good idea to try the Siren right now. Try to put together a good group that can actually just take them down. Oh, religious visions and delusions. Oh, I see. I haven't played Evil Within, so I'm not too familiar with that, but hopefully... probably down the road, Jack Dina. Probably late mid-month or so. It just depends on what's all good. Oh, and she's obsessed with the paranormal. And she drinks. Okay, paranormal or drink. Hey, Matteo, this one is you build a party of folks. You're trying to actually conquer the darkest dungeon, and you run missions through some of the regions so you can build up your party to be able to go there. I've heard good things about bringing an antiquarian to the... Let's see who still needs upgrades. Okay, not him. There we go, good old money. Alright, let's do this. Let's try this. See how this goes. Oh, it doesn't work anymore? Well then, Deckard Cain, you take a hike. I think someone had told me to try the antiquarian, but I didn't realize that it didn't work then. Alright, who to bring then? Maybe the bounty hunter, but then he's probably going to get charmed. Yeah, this guy probably would work. Their trinkets all sorted, and then let's do it. Hoping that it all works out, because this can go very poorly if you get bad people charmed. Yeah, Definitely, because money becomes your limiting factor as the game goes on. And it becomes very tedious to keep trying to get money for everything. Alright, let's hope that this works. Oh yeah, some of these quirks will give you bonuses or penalties or such, like 10% extra physical resistance. Like, penalties are going to be like minus to dodge and so forth. The skulls show that they're locked in to where they cost more to get rid of. They're significantly harder with all that. However, you still just try to maintain most of the quirks. Like, if they have, unless they have really, really bad negative quirks early game, you just don't care. It's ones like Kleptomaniac where they'll start taking things that you actually do need to care. Alright. This one's probably going to be rough because she charms your party. And I know that that's probably not going to go very well. Hey, thank you, Indra.
Under the blood moon, I lured my wide-eyed prey to the pier's edge. Before she could properly appreciate her position, I clamped on a manacle, chaining her to the leering idol. A small push was sufficient to send both into the icy waters. And when at length the tide receded, jewels of the most magnificent grandeur lay scattered upon the shore.
Yeah, the Ancestor was a very stand-up guy, as you can tell.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Alright, so it's always going to be the furthest room from me, so it's probably this one. Could be that one, but probably this one. Okay, who is the map? Oh, hey, 1 second. Hey there. Artemis? She's in that attitude where she's like, I want attention, but only on my terms. Yeah, she's actually awake. The last few nights she's been kind of just sprawled out, sleeping peacefully. Oh, I can imagine. Crimson's Court's very annoying. Okay, so I'm not familiar with what this guy does. But any undead guy that's fiddling, clearly he's much worse. Okay, hopefully between the bounty hunter and so forth. Okay, that's Eldritch and Unholy.
Their formation is broken.
Death is the ultimate stunner.
Maintain the offensive.
Oh, so that's his thing. That's his entire thing. He's like, I got super high dodge. Hey, welcome, James Gray. Just playing some Darkest Dungeon and enjoying it. Alright, finish him. Oh, goodness. He dodged his fatality. Oh, he's got the stun resist still. Oh, he's got ridiculous stun resist. Alright. I guess we're just gonna have to chance it.
The light.
I'm surprised it actually worked.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
That's the one thing I forgot to get. I realized I didn't get the laudanum to get rid of horror, and I'm gonna pay the price for it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, let's see if we can take him down before he decides to do more off-kilted jigs. Jeez. Yeah, okay, so kill this guy quickly because otherwise bad stuff happens. So he's pretty much taken care of now. Because he'll die to the blight on his turn. I don't think I'll be doing Glass Soul anytime soon. Although perhaps at some point. The harder thing about it is more along the lines of actually being able to make time to do the practice with it. Because a lot of it is the question of practice.
The slow death.
Yeah, hopefully I can get his violin and give it to my jester or something. Alright, perfect, so he'll die now.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, she's in attention-seeking mode. Hopefully she'll just jump up and be like, give me all the attention. Alright, so treasure... Oh, I got quite a few battles. Oh no. We got a lot of battles.
Artemis.
Inspiration and improvement.
This is gonna be bad.
The way is
Oh,
lit.
that's
The
a good
path is
thing.
Clear.
But, yeah, this is where things are gonna get
Only
very
the
bad.
strength to follow it.
Hey there.
Okay, as long as they keep dodging. They're like gigantic claws. They can't be that hard to dodge. Oh, that's a good question, Jake Tina. I'm more of a sucker for listening to, like, violin and whatnot. Okay, I actually have riposte. But I'd point out that I played clarinet, so... it's, I guess if you're talking about from a playing perspective, it'd probably be that. I played clarinet way back in the day.
A singular strike.
It actually might kill him. Yeah, that kills him. Oh, good. Yeah, dodging anything that this guy does is important. Hey, welcome, Narrowly.
A victory.
So yeah, now he pushes to the front, and I can actually do collect bounty. Unless I miss. I guess the bounty hunter didn't want to collect that time. Oh, cool. The only thing I remember about oboe is that it's very difficult to tune it. There, see, that's why I bring the bounty
does not
hunter.
dissuade the sharpened blade. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, well, at least he resisted the trap. Come on, very, very minor fight. This is not a very minor fight. I was expecting like some spiders or something. Yeah, maybe we'll just... Wait, actually, finish him. I get a bonus for stun, guys. Might be able to actually finish him.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
This is unlikely to work, but maybe it will. No.
Death waits
Jeez.
for the slightest lapse in concentration.
That's the one big downside. Things like that, yeah, can definitely hurt them pretty bad. Alright, hopefully that'll, between the two of them, allow me to have it.
Such a terrible assault cannot
Jeez.
be left unanswered.
Even more crits. Yeah, I can confirm Queen Elizabeth does die in Ori. Also spoilers.
Their cursed champion falls.
Right. This is hardly ideal. But at least our Vestal can get them back up to fight in strength. More or less.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That's a lot of deeds. Yeah, we're not doing the Shambler this time. So I think I should probably switch them. Then she can use her illumination ability to get rid of the stealthy guys. Now that's gonna be the fun part.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Now that's some very big spoilers. Taking down both these guys are going to take a while. And that buff. I mean, hopefully I can stack enough blight on it. Hey, well, you have a good day, Narrowly. Not really, Kiyozuki. Most of the time I just, I got way too many other things I want to carry back to the hamlet. As long as they guard each other. Journal pages are more so just things that give you lore of previous unfortunate groups that came in. so we can hopefully just focus them down. Okay, 12 damage. Yeah, that kills him. So I don't have to actually worry about him anymore. Alright, great. Man-at-Arms is back up. Oh, my riposte has fallen off, so I gotta get that back up.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Jeez. Yeah, see, dodge it. Don't just, like, jump into the crits. These poor guys. Oh, and I can't collect bounty because he's in row 3.
Slowly,
Still, he's dead now.
gently. This is how a life is taken.
The wrong guy got stunned. Yeah, I think that once I get further in Kiyozuki where I don't really need the other stuff, that's when I'm gonna be like, alright, sure.
Well
Now I'll
struck.
get the journal pages. Oh yeah, I definitely need to hit these guys with some bigger debuffs. Probably mark him and all that kind of stuff, because his proc resist is too high. He still got his stun resist as well. Okay, so at least he'll be dead now.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of
Doesn't
battle.
matter what he does. He dead. Wait, you mean Ori's name is not Adam?
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I am very shook. Okay, so, yep, the boss is there. I have one more fight. We'll take money. Our one weakness. Oh crap, another ghoul.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
We gotta hope that this goes decently well. Okay, so yeah, they have a huge amount of prot. Oh no, why'd you spoil that, Oscar? Now I know. It's like those things where you know your own impending death. You just ruined it all. You can't fight fate or anything. Okay, good. The brine does, like, diseases and stuff. And debuffs. Lots of debuffs.
A decisive pummeling.
Alright, so the Plague Doctor's got those guys all taken care of. Don't have to worry about them. GG. Now I just gotta worry about the ghoul. Oh no, they're going for the Plague Doctor again. Not only are their life fading away, but they're getting super stressed out.
By inches.
Hey, welcome, Relia. Yeah, I'm pretty far in. I'm trying to work on a champion boss, which is like the third tier of bosses. However, this one,
Grievous
they're
injury.
having bad stuff happen.
Palpable fear.
This is way too much palpable fear. I don't want fear to be this palpable. Like, I haven't even reached the boss yet. Alright, that should take him out.
Executed.
Yes, I got bandages right here. Perfect, because that's way too much bleed.
The bigger the beast,
How are you doing,
the greater
Relia?
the glory.
You should definitely give Darkest Dungeon a try at some point, Relia. As it's a good bit of fun. You get to play as a cruel HR manager, kicking out people from your hamlet as they become useless to you. What could be more fun than that? Yeah, I get to camp before the boss. I kept my firewood precisely for that.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Okay, good. I can prevent the nighttime ambush that would otherwise ruin everything. Give some encouraging words. Hold your weapon lower. I feel less stressed already. Alright, hopefully this
In radiance,
doesn't
may
go
we
nearly
find
so
victory.
poorly. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you get to have a good bit of fun with that VR headset, Relia.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay, let's get some holy water. Everyone, drink some holy water. It's the only thing they
The aquatic
get
devils
sirens
have
to go
remade
away.
The poor girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
Alright, hopefully we can take her down. Oh, she has a lot of health.
Impressive.
That is a lot of health. And she summons ads too. And she charms your guys. This is most unfortunate.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
But she likes to stress people. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to that, Relia. You get to have a good bit of fun with it. Okay, shoot. No, don't do that. Alright. Come on, get
The
stuck.
tide turns.
Oh, crap. Oh, that didn't work out very well at all. Alright, oh, that's a good heal. Yeah, certainly. And I mean, we can always figure that out tomorrow, Relia, before we start. Which is probably a good idea, because we don't want to get fooled again by Fireboard. At least not so quickly. Oh no, she dodged. Oh, that's great. I didn't know he could move forward too. Oh no, the bounty hunter. This is not good. My bounty hunter's actually my big DPSer. Alright, we have a good night, Matt. Oh, this is bad. Okay, maybe if I stun him. Perfect. That breaks that. Dang it. See, I don't want the retribution up because the bounty hunter will then trigger it. Okay, yeah, that's probably the least bad thing he could do. Yeah, the downside of champion level bosses, Aurelia, is that usually either their prod or dodge is pretty high, which makes it really, really frustrating. Like, I can have her do a thing to do a dodge, but the downside is I have to get the debuff to actually go off. At least the blight goes through. Oh no, not the man-at-arms again. Okay, good, he resisted. Dang, that dodge. Oh, she won't give up. Come on, debuff her. Dang, Fangle. If I can get that debuff on her, then she's gonna go down pretty fast. The problem is, I have to get that debuff on. Come on. Finally. Because that gets rid of all of her dodge. Or at least enough of it. Oh no. Now I just gotta hope the Vestal doesn't heal her. Please do not heal.
Hideous matriarch,
Okay.
vile queen of the aquatic
The tides, they
depths.
took me.
She has no place in the sane world.
Perfect. And just like that, that's easy mode. Oh, thank you. Oh, goodness. It's just, you have to hope that she doesn't charm the wrong people, because otherwise, like, if she was charming the Plague Doctor particularly, then things would have been really bad. Okay, so he's obsessed with killing. He don't like the Cove after being charmed like 500 times. And Belladonna will only drink.
In time, you will know
It's
the
very true,
tragic
Melby.
extent of my failings.
I know that the last time we fought the veteran version of the Siren, it was just crazy that she kept dodging everything. Alright, what's the next set? Okay, so the Warrens. Probably gonna grab that just because I don't have that yet. Wait, it's the Drowned Crew is up as well. So we've got the Gibberin Prophet, we've got the Drowned Crew. I'm trying to get to the Wield so I can get the 12-pound cannon. But unfortunately, this is most unfortunate with our luck. We can't seem to get more Wield quests that aren't champion. Alright, well, you have a great night, Aurelia. We'll see you tomorrow for all the fun hunter stuff. Alright, so one person is, like, needing some stuff. Okay, so Cess with the paranormal. She needs to get that taken care of. It's not him. obsessed with killing. Need to get that off. Alright, so who's on the stagecoach this week? Not a replacement for Gary Jr. No one can replace Gary Jr. Actually, why didn't Gary Jr. get some stress relief last time? I'm going to assume that I was just being bad and forgot. Alright, Gary Jr., whip yourself into shape. I know, that fiddler, undead fiddler in the cove was really annoying with all the stress he could stack. I was completely surprised by all that stuff. And he had a pretty good bit of durability to him as well. Alright, so it seems like a good time to start leveling up some of these other folks. Maybe do an apprentice mission with oh, she's a known cheat. Start getting some of these guys built up a bit. Yeah, they're doing the quirk things, and then I'll send them on their other stuff. Okay, Master Bounty Hunter. I don't think I need him, though. Oh, goodness, he's obsessed with the paranormal. And he's off guard. Well, that's most unfortunate. Alright, so we need Zote. Not new Zote, but Zote. And then we need a healer. Oh, a cultist. Why are you making me bring in an occultist? Alright, let's see if there's anything else to upgrade. Alright, so Sanitarium's 100%. Guild and Blacksmith are 100%. I guess I might as well boost up the Abbey with all these busts. I think Gary Jr. can reap the benefits.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
To our advantage. After all, we still gotta fill our graveyard.
Alone in the woods or tunnels,
There
survival
we
is
go.
the same. Prepare, persist, and overcome.
Because we don't have too much use for things otherwise. Okay, war in short. I don't even have to worry about camping. Hardest enemy? That's a good one. Those champion dungeons are really difficult. Which is why I usually try to avoid... Oh, I forgot to put equipment on. Which is why I usually try to make sure that everything is good on them before. Okay, Ancestor's Lantern. Oh, that's some pretty good stuff. But didn't I have the Crusaders one? I feel like I did, but I probably didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Must be mixing things up. Yeah, I'm not remembering it quite well at all. Yeah, Aurelia had to leave, but I'm pretty sure you could always stop by one of his streams and ask. Oh, that's what it is, the bloody dice for the bleed chance. Alright, let's do it. Quick run, get some money, get some stuff. Don't really need the shovels. Oh, jeez. Wait, what am I doing buying that many keys. I don't even think I'm gonna run into that many chests. Perfect. Let's do this. Oh, I don't actually have a VR headset, Jack Dina. And I don't think that I'm going to at any time soon.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Okay, 90% of rooms. Oh, that's not very big. But whatever, we should be able to steamroll this. See, I'm always surprised that these guys aren't getting attacked by all these pigmen thing. You'd think that they'd at least wear some cheap pig masks or something. Oh, definitely, I do need to switch them out.
Annihilated.
I probably just hadn't checked these guys at all for what gear they had.
Great is the weapon
So
that
he
cuts
is
on
in
its
fact
own.
useful. However, he does have some drawbacks. That he really can't hit row 1 and 4.
Eradicated.
Alright,
This
so I
expedition
got
at
the
least
deeds.
promises success.
Yeah, ditch Holy Lance. Why isn't it letting me ditch stuff? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's decent enough. Okay, cool, they're all set. Now the battle can begin in real, in earnest. Zote is also a mighty
The
entertainer.
light, the promise of safety. Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Yeah, anyone who thinks that Zote the Mighty has drawbacks just isn't really prepared for what Zote is capable of.
Masterfully executed.
Cool, that guy's dead.
Executed
That guy's
with
mega
impunity. Slowly, gently.
This is how a life is taken.
Ah, see, Zote's like, you dare vomit on me? Yeah, personally, VR is one of those things where I think the motion sickness would also probably get to me.
Decimated.
Alright, we have a wonderful night, Oscar.
A decisive pummeling.
But I don't know, I haven't actually tried VR games, so I can't really say with certainty. Maybe it wouldn't be as bad as I think it would be.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, Sacrificial Stone. I think that's a bad one. Oh, that's what I think it is. Who has some bad stuff? Okay, probably him. There we go. See, that gets rid of a bad quirk. Those were forged deeds, and by removing them, you remove a lot of stress. Yeah, I think the messages are showing. Yeah, that's probably true, Chionyx. I don't know, I kind of prefer the leper, but the man-at-arms has definitely grown on me. Like, a lot. I like riposte. Although they both have their things.
Destroyed.
Since he has his own stress reliever thing, which is always good.
Precision and power.
Oh no, this guy still lives to vomit on people. Oh, why did they want to always throw up on soap?
Obliterated.
The big numbers when I don't need the big numbers.
Continue.
That's why the occultist is the worst guy.
Destroy them all.
Oh, looks like I got a fight. Alright, not the collector. Oh, thank you. Let's see.
Confidence surges as
Oh,
the
goodness,
enemy
I have no idea how to
crumbles.
pronounce that. However, thank you for the sub. My sincere apologies. Alvaro, thank you for the sub. Let's see. Kelber, thank you for the sub as well.
A powerful blow.
Alright, all the munching. I should probably try to stack as much dodge as possible for doing the gibbering prophet.
Maintain the offensive.
Because the few times that you actually can just dodge, it works out really well. Probably pair that with some riposte. Oh yeah, that definitely would work pretty well, Kiyozuki. I don't know, I'm really liking the Antiquarian with the Man-at-Arms just from the Protect Me to be able to get another thing off. You know, have a little bit extra chance of getting the Riposta proc. I'm kind of tempted to also bring a Man-at-Arms, not a Man-at-Arms, a Highwayman, so that you can actually have 3 people that proc Riposte. I think it probably is just gets backed up, Jack Dina. I'd show these guys the deeds. You're trespassing. See, they can't even stand to look at it. That's how they know they're criminals. Okay, so that guy's dead.
A death by inches.
A little bit of overheal.
As the fiend falls,
I could have probably shown them the
faint
deeds.
hope blossoms.
My alert icon. Yeah, they pair together pretty well. I really need to figure out a good group to take along, because I do want to get the Gibber and Prophet done tonight, if possible.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay. They're surprised. That gives me a chance to take care of these back row folks. Even though no such luck. I'd have to get a pretty big crit with this. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Not enough to stop her, though.
The slow death.
Still, with a Jester, you can keep stress under control a lot better. Alright, so he's dead. Just gonna focus on this guy, though. Poor guy, bleeding out. There we go, that one lone damage.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay. See, I can ditch some more stuff. I don't really need anti-venom. Let's just do whatever to make as much money as possible before getting out of this one.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I suspect that all my characters will be horribly disease-ridden by the time I get back to town.
Inspiration.
Yeah, the Crusader does a really good job of stacking up damage. There's always that frontliner that does incredible damage.
A singular strike.
I mean, Crusader, Leper, they're usually the ones that are really heavy damage dealers.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, what's the map got? I haven't actually gotten a secret room in a while. Those would definitely fix a good bit of money woes. Oh, goodness. Well, that's definitely impressive to note.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. Packs laden with loot.
Because, yeah, the Jester's really pretty awesome. Okay. I probably don't need the torch anymore. Wait a second. I don't need the shovels either. We'll take the bandage just in case. Because sometimes particularly in the Warrens, it seems that there's a number of curios that use the bandages. Oh, how can you see if there's a fight or not? You sometimes can't. Like, the scouting will show what's coming up
Finding
next.
the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
But if you don't scout, then you're just trying to find out. You just got to keep just trying, and hopefully luck of the draw doesn't get you. Okay, so what is left here? These guys can't read, but they still know that they're trespassing. Oh, geez, yeah, that sounds pretty crazy, Kiyozuki. that's right. They had like super high blight resist. It's just better to take all their stuff.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh no! Don't do that. Crusader just touching up everything in the hopes of finding some valuables. There we go. Alright, perfect. That gets everything that we could get from there.
Seem a little less
Now we're wealthier.
impossible.
Oh, our poor antiquarian. Creeping cough. Oh, 20% less damage. We don't bring the antiquarian for the for any of the damage.
I was lord of this place before the crows
Because
and rats
what will
made it
happen,
their
Jack Dina,
domain.
is they might interact with a curio that can do something bad to them. Either give them a disease, a debuff, any sorts of bad stuff. Alright, what do we got now? Oh, hey, we got a normal wield mission. Or veteran wield mission. So yeah, we'll do this one next. Hopefully we can proc the darn canyon. Alright, so that means that first we gotta get some people treated. Like you for your... Oh. Got locked in. A veteran bounty hunter. I already have plenty of bounty hunters. Oh, that poor archer at level 2. She's never gonna get used. Alright, Tulip Soup needs to get some drinking in. Trying to find out which of these folks still have really bad things that they need to get rid of. See, like that. Bloodthirsty, that's really bad. To some degree. Fascinated with corpses? You don't want them playing with corpses. Yeah, this game's really pretty good, Jack Dina. Also, it's still on sale on Steam until like the 5th. So if you want to get Darkest Dungeon, it's like $6 or $7 at the moment. Alright, so we'll figure out who to bring to the Weald. Might actually be a good time to bring that guy. So some of these folks can get their level 6s. I think Windows, Jack Dina. But I don't know if it's on other stuff. And maybe bring news out. The Hellions also a pretty good frontliner. See, now he's got some good stuff. That's very true, Melby. That's why you always gotta pace yourself with the Steam sales. Otherwise, before you know it, your wallet will be empty. Alright, so let's get these folks all looted up. Oh, that's definitely good then. I'm tempted to bring another character, but I think the Antiquarian should be able to do fine. But I definitely want to stack all the big damage boost stuff on the Hellion. Alright, hopefully that should do. Oh, so this is a medium one. Does she have the, good, she has Sanctuary. That's the important thing. As long as I have Sanctuary and can do that. Alright, well, you have a great night, Aspen. You have a great night. Yeah, that's definitely... This game can easily sink so many hours in. Wait, why did I buy 5? I know that feeling, Max. I have way too many games that I should probably be playing first. But still, there's great fun to be had trying other ones. Oh, cool. Alright, well, you have a great night, Jiraiya. And hopefully see you next time.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from
That's a
these
really good
groves.
loophole, Melby.
Let us burn out this evil.
Okay, 100% of room battles. Okay, so I gotta do that room battle over there.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Malformed,
Because Wednesday I'll
misintent.
probably do more Hollow Knight stuff. I don't know, maybe... Folks are saying do impossible percent. Maybe I'll do like to Dirtmouth or something, because... Actually, I've already done to Dirtmouth, so... So that's not a very good idea. Alright, slice off. But there are other things I want to do, like Aereo Cursed Room Rando. Which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. Because I want to do more Cursed Rando to get better at it. Alright, Flash Powder. Reveal yourself. Oh yeah, she like is a ninja.
The way is lit, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be focusing more on Cursed Random. But besides, as I said at the beginning, I don't think that would work very well if I did streamed Impossible Percent. I'm going to do that on my own time and terms.
Obliterated.
You'll get to have so much fun with Darkest Dungeon, Jack Dina. However, I wish you the best with it. Remember, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. So I think the Hellion is going to be the one that actually do all the stuff here. Alright, Iron Swan.
Eradicated.
I love when our Iron Swan actually connects. Yeah, and precision and patience is not exactly my forte. Precisely, when it requires a lot of skills that I don't have.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Like, I know when I'm in over my head. Impossible Percent is definitely in over my head at this moment. Well, I can do Queen's Guard and Acid Skip max. The only thing is I'm not consistent with it. Like, I think I could do it like 1 out of 5 times, somewhere in that area, to where I'm not actually able to say, oh, I can do this reliably, which you would then have in a speed run. Well, you have to keep in mind, patience of a certain context, Melvy. Well, they have pretty high, You have to keep in mind, some things you can be very patient with, and other things, not so much.
Slowly, gently. This is
To
how
be
a
honest,
life is taken.
looking at Impossible Percent, watching the bits of Fireborn stream and such, I'm more interested in doing the bosses with the decoration mod that they had for Impossible Percent than the actual platforming. And I might focus on that, of learning those. Oh, he still has 8 health. Yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks. I got to False Knight, and that was already pretty challenging. Needless to say, I won't be finishing it anytime soon.
Unforgiving.
Alright, buff him. Yeah, but even so, Jack Dina, you still have the thing where you have to be able to execute it. And some of the stuff with it, I've never done. I've never actually done a fireball skip, because you don't have to do that against bosses. But now, my lack of learning has kind of come back to bite me. Right, what's in the tent? Hey, cool. It wasn't the thing where they get horribly stressed out. Alright, take all the crests. Yeah. If they did more with the bosses, then that's more up my alley. Yeah, I've never actually been able to do the fireball skips, and I only tried for a few minutes, and I didn't actually have, like, debug on for Infinite Souls, so I quickly tired of it. I should probably just turn debug on, and then give it a go. I know, it's really impressive to see it done. Like, that's always fascinated me with the, how the speedrunning community was able to find these things and then practice them to such an impressive degree.
Well struck.
I know, finding the body in the tent is like, oh, come on. Couldn't they have, like, taken the corpse elsewhere?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And I mean, since I want to learn more speedruns with Hollow Knight, I want to learn more of the speedrun and stuff. It kind of has like a dual purpose where trying it means hopefully I get better by practicing Sid skips.
A devastating
But we'll
blow.
see how it goes. I am very bad at remembering to practice that kind of stuff.
Impressive. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of
Yeah, the sheer amount of
light?
practice that Fireborn's put into learning that stuff is very impressive. Like, there's just so much to actually learn, keep in mind, and be able to execute at just the right moment. Oh, really? I haven't actually done a lot of the spicy skips and such.
Glittering gold,
I suppose I have to try that at
trinkets
some
and
point.
baubles, paid for in blood.
take more money. Which is primarily the reason I'm bringing an antiquarian. Huh. If you could stop spamming emojis, good sir. Oh, good. Someone is maintaining that. Spicy skips are all the harder skips in it, Melby. Oh, they've got a Slime King already.
Inspiration and improvement.
Spicy skips are the more difficult skips, Jack Dina. Well, I should point out, Max, when we were doing that Speedrunner Hunter one, I was not able to keep up with Fireborn. I had to do the thing where I would cut him off in virtue of having movement abilities that he didn't have. Like, there was not any kind of thing where I was able to just be like, oh yeah, I can keep up with him with the chases.
The light.
It's the entire thing of all of us were kind of hoping to just like get him when he's not able to get away.
Such a
Oh no,
terrible
crit.
assault cannot be left unanswered.
And blights. It was a lot of good times with learning. Yes, we definitely did have an advantage. Well, yeah, damage skips, explosion pogos, those are definitely other skips, Melby, that would be used. Things like going through dark rooms without the lantern, which for some things are easy, like the Stone Sanctuary. By going through like Joni's Blessing room in the dark or Deepness in the dark, those are a good bit harder.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, acid skips as well. Yeah, there's so many skips out there. I'm not sure how the slime is bleeding, but it's bleeding. It's very unlikely that I'd stun it.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Yeah, I suppose it's bleeding in a certain context. Oh, it's actually pretty resistant to... I mean, fortunately, the Antiquarian's debuff will wear down its blight resistance. Oh hey, we actually got that lucky stun. Might actually be enough to finish it off.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
It's actually a good point to get that holy water. Oh, it's a stress healer. It's not actually the. It's not actually one that removes a thing. Oh well. Well, it is going to be interesting tomorrow to see how well we do at stopping Fireborn. I'm not sure if we're doing a win condition or not this time around. Start bringing more money. That's why we're here anyway. Oh, the giant. This one's bad. He hits like a truck. should definitely reveal her. Come on, Lucky Stone. Okay, good. What's their cursive vulnerability? Oh, that's bad. And she's super nimble as well. I keep forgetting her. Hey, welcome, Kartik. It's like in the forest surrounded my ancestors' estate, Jack Dina. There, she's stunned. He's gonna totally do his tree branch, I hit you in the face thing. Oh no, this one. It shuffles people. She's dodged everything. Oh, lucky stun. Not so lucky that time.
Ringing ears.
Oh,
Blurred vision.
See, that's why the
end approaches.
Come on. Let's hope we can heal Deckard Cain in time. Oh no. Okay, at least Embrace the Dark was just a stress thing. Come on. Like, seriously, protect me. Okay, good. Lucky. That's a crit we needed.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Yeah, that's why those giants are horrible. They hit like a truck.
Annihilated.
Poor Jester just knifing everyone. You don't like his performance? He would like to have a word with you.
But a victory nonetheless.
Here, have some holy water. I'm probably gonna need to camp early. Okay, so that's an empty room. So we'll camp, and then hopefully that will give us some means to get
A spark
better.
without kindling is a goal without hope.
Yeah, the poor antiquarian. See, that's the only downside. She's very, very fragile. Alright, Sanctuary. Alright, so it looks like we'll do a mix of debuffs and whatnot. And then probably Trinket Scrounge. Okay, bless. My plus 10 dodge. Give that to her. Yeah, I certainly hope she don't become a klepto.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Otherwise, she's gonna get all the syringes and everything. We'll come back to see if we can actually loot that. That, on the other hand, now we're definitely going to be a klepto for that. See, we got 5,000 gold already.
Executed with impunity.
Good, so I just got to worry about the ghoul now. Because he does all the unpleasant stuff.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, and if you have the DLC, the Crimson Court's another, the courtyard for the Crimson Court, and then the farm for the Color of Madness. I don't have the DLC activated on this. I do have it. In fact, I have a second file that's playing with the DLC. Actually, I haven't played in like a week or two. But the Crimson Court in particular is a lot more frustrating, I suppose.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Oh, he's got stress.
Their cursed champion falls.
Yeah, because they had more stuff come out, Max. DLC-wise and such. Because I think the Color of Madness came out in the last few months. I want to say that. Okay, so I have to go here since I got to complete 100% room battles.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Yeah, definitely. Oh no, we got another giant. Oh goodness, this is not good. Come on, lucky stun. Oh crap. They're trying to mark the antiquarian. Go on. Protect me, Hellion. It's all you. Oh, good. At least I dodged that. Because when he mixes up your party, it becomes so much harder. Oh, that's what it is. Because, yeah, Butcher Circus I completely ignored.
A singular strike.
And yeah, I can certainly say that trying the second file on Darkest with the DLC is not wise to start with. I had the thing from the stars attack me on like the first mission I did. It did not go well.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Well, it adds more difficulties, Max, that especially with like the Crimson Court, it will add significantly harder mobs. Like the Crimson Court has the Crimson Curse, which you need to have an item to alleviate their thirst. Otherwise, they can potentially die. And although you'll be able to find enough of these by doing missions, especially early game, it can hurt you a lot. Right, Iron Swan.
Decimated.
Finally. At least he didn't have a chance to do his tree trunk. There we go.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh man, we don't have room for any of this. I don't have room for any of this. Secret door procs. Alright, Bleach Charm, you're taking a hike. I don't really need some of these other stuff. So it's most unfortunate. Like, I got plenty of deeds. Actually, deeds I could probably still use. I'm gonna probably be ditching these deeds, though. And I can also ditch the stack of food.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, because I can certainly say jumping into those things was not the easiest thing of all.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Alright, now for the fun part. These things are super valuable, so I don't really need a crest. Oh, and I have so much more to explore. I'm gonna have some pretty good darkness by the end of this. I wish I could actually carry all that. Yeah, because even though that one... Ow, jeez, well, at least he dodged. Because the thing with that one, even though it says you become diseased by it, you actually just get a blight thing happen to you. Alright, Iron Swarm. Oh, they're resisting pretty good this time. I don't know, after the new year, it's usually that you have quite a few extra games to where I'm trying to actually get through some of them. And if you're here, Bulbasaur, I have played Bug Fables. I played for about an hour. I'm in Snake Mouth Den. And I am having fun. It reminds me of, is it... I forget what it is. It's Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo. Because I remember playing that, and my siblings and I played that a lot as a kid. Like the Super Nintendo RPGs I remember is Mario RPG, Chrono Trigger, and Final Fantasy VI. It is. It's a lot of fun. And it feels like a really simple kind of game. But even with that, it plays really well. Yes, I would recommend A Hat in Time. I had a few, real life friends that I gifted A Hat in Time to. And one of them that actually finished with the base game, got all the timepieces and such, and had a good bit of fun, so... I wonder if he's going to get the DLC. Because if so, I wish him the best of luck. Well, I mean, I know that someone suggested Hatoful Boyfriend, Melby. So, I can always play that.
The ground quakes.
Let's see. Okay, so they're dead to dots. Besides, does April 1st fall on a Saturday or Wednesday? I don't know if I... if not, I'll have to do like a bonus stream or something.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Dang Fangwell. I don't have enough space. Oh, that's right, the KFC one. I think folks suggested that one. Oh, and a torch. The game's looking out for me. Oh, cool. Well, congratulations. Oh, you are here, Bulbasaur. I have played Bug Fables. Oh, it's on a Thursday? Alright, then I will probably... What I'm gonna have to do is find a way to get out of Rated with World of Warcraft. I can just say my house is on fire or something. And then that should work. And then I'll do a stream, even though some of them know that I stream. Well, I'm still in Snake Mountain, Bulbasaur. I'm not very far in. I got all 3 people in my party. Oh no, they're multiplying. These oozes were fed after midnight.
Precision and power.
But it feels a lot like Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo, so it looks like it's going to be a good bit of fun. I have to make more time to play it. Oh no, they're multiplying. Okay, good. As long as they don't multiply, then we're good.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I mean, part of the fun of playing games like... Oh no, another giant. Like, part of the fun of playing, like, visual novels of that is to actually, you know, try to pay attention to the story and everything. Oh no, they're not dead yet. Okay, cool. So that finishes them off. Now I just have to pick the giant. Okay, fingers crossed that he's not doing his tree branch. It's been a long time since I watched Gremlins. Sometimes I have more of a memory of the thing than actually... Okay, guard them. than actually thinking about the said game. Okay, good, he's stunned as well. Wait, what's Creature in the Well, Lord of the Night Wolves? I don't know. I'd rather be surprised, Kartik, because I've been meaning to play the KFC Dayton's game. Oh no. Oh jeez. At least you learned how to duck.
Masterfully executed.
So if that tree branch hits you, you're pretty much not gonna have a good time.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Oh, that's a good one. Gotta make room, though. And there's a chest right there. Oh no. Dang it. Hate to do this. The rare one's gonna have to take the hike. Oh, cool. Okay, so that doesn't hurt me nearly as much. I can still keep going.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
This is most unfortunate. Alright, just this. It's an entire YOLO kind of thing. Hopefully this works out. See, that's why I didn't ditch the food. Oh, see, of course, I would need the shovels. Oh, I actually haven't played Spelunky.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle.
I keep saying I'm
But one
going
that
to.
must be fought.
There's just so many games like that you say you're going to. Okay, Spotted Fever and Obsessed with Killing. But hey, we got a maxed out level 6 antiquarian.
No amount of scrubbing can remove the stains of such fearsome piety.
Alright. Okay, cool. The Brigand Pounder, 12 Pounder, is up. So that means we can get another boss done. And then we'll probably try working on the Gibbering Prophet. This is like 12:30. That's enough time for hopefully 2 more bosses. I know, inventory management's always difficult. Although in Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger, we just basically had infinite inventory. Okay, new Zote.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
There, we got the
We
best,
can use this.
the best stagecoach that money can buy. Wait, what? In town will only drink? Alright, Belladonna, you're on your own then. Yeah, I keep saying I want to do Hades. Yeah, I actually have the hard mode badge on Bulbasaur. It's not too terrible, but I mean, I'm in the early start-in zone. Yeah. Bounty Hunter would be a great pick. Thank you for that, Chaotix. Let's see. Probably Tulip Soup as well. Dang, I have so many level 6s. Oh, nice. Yeah, it does seem not too bad, especially if you get used to the time in Bulbasaur. Yeah, those giants are definitely the worst. Huh, didn't I have another man-at-arms? really thought I did. Oh, that's what it is. He's stress relief. God, I don't know if it's just late or I'm just like being super inattentive. Alright, let's go get some of their stuff built up. After all. Dang. I didn't have these things maxed out on him. Perfect. Okay, now we're good. Oh, I'm glad that reminds me with about the trinkets, because otherwise I would be very dumb. Yeah, definitely Hades is another one. Probably another hour Lord of the Nightwolves. I'm gonna try to keep Tulip Soup alive. But see, she's fragile. She's got lazy eyes and a weak grip. It's kind of stuff like that that you can't really guarantee that they'll make it to the end. Oh dang, that's some pretty hefty... That poison herb's really good, but it's just... You can't really say as to whether or not it's going to... That life hit is going to hurt. Yeah, Celeste is pretty short if you just do the main game, but if you play through to actually do like the B-sides and C-sides, the game gets much, much longer. Just in case, bring some laudanum.
The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action. Such was the general air of rebellion that even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication.
I actually haven't done Farewell, Max. I got like
smell of sulfur
part of the way through
and
it.
gunpowder hangs in the air.
And I just keep forgetting to go back and do it.
Close.
Oh, so it's all the way over there.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
That's unfortunate.
Another one falls.
A Houndmaster probably would have been a good idea as well, because the hit everyone with Hound Harry is pretty good. Whereas Grave Nibble, it stacks stress. This is not one that I wanted to have live very long.
Gently.
See, that's
This
dead
is
now.
how a life is taken.
Okay, so now it's all good.
A death by inches.
Oh, I don't know. Tritania. Apologies, I'm probably gonna get your name wrong horribly. just gotta get that dog killed.
Destroyed.
This is not exactly an ideal location to bring the Plague Doctor, just because they're all blight resistant. Oh, Fragile, I could put them in the sanitarium, Max. If I'm willing to spend enough money, then they'll be able to cure any of the bad traits. That's just the question, do I want to spend that money?
Impressive.
Okay, so the real question is how much I want to deal with that blight.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Because the thing is, if they're locked in traits like it was with that Plague Doctor, then it becomes very, very expensive to cure it. And it's so easy to run out of money trying to cure things like that. No, Fragile is a penalty to their hit points. Oh, and a trap. Ugh. It's just a debuff that makes it even more difficult for them to stay alive. A drop. I can probably drop that. I hate to drop the paintings, but... because I can still camp. So I should have enough torches to make it out there to get to the camp. Yeah, because any of the traits that are locked in cost more to remove. Like, usually 3 to 4 times more. Oh, right. That's not what I need. Which is why they can be so very annoying.
As the fiend falls, a faint
Well,
hope
death is the
blossoms.
ultimate de-stealther.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Yeah, but sadly you can't do Taco Tuesday and Casual Fridays when you're out on an adventure. That's what the Jester's for. Okay, so I don't even have to worry about him
The
anymore.
ground quakes.
Alright, that's what I set up Mark for Death for.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Oh dang, all the deeds. This is exactly when they want to hit with all the deeds. I guess I still need a few more deeds. Okay, so that's a stress reliever. Actually not a bad time to use it. But yeah, unless you're really confident with where you are with doing a boss, you generally don't want to explore off the beaten path.
Hacks
Oh,
laden
dang.
with loot are often low on supplies.
That was totally not worth it. I'm guessing this might not be any better. Oh hey, the ruby was worth it.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Gotta love the dramatic lines your ancestor gives you.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Last bandage. Because the other thing as well about this game is you're gonna toss away so many things. You have to try and manage the inventory. And it's so easy to throw away something that you needed. Oh hey, Kartik. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna do Impossible any percent on my own time and just do a video upload as I get through it. Because the truth is, I don't know a lot of the skips and such that make up that entire thing. So it would be very bad for me to try it on stream because I'd hit a wall very fast. Aw, so much for the 50% damage. Hey, everyone needs a cool ancestor that causes all the problems and then narrates them. Also, this is most unfortunate. I gotta remember to keep her in position 3.
Death, unforeseen.
The Plague Doctor has
Unforgiving.
nothing that they can actually... See, if I move them, now they can do stuff. Hey, Darkest Dungeon, Dankest Dungeon, just about the same thing.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, Plague Doctor's a lot of fun to have.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
The only downside is she's not exactly great for the wield, but she will be pretty useful against the human enemies around the cannon. But not the cannon itself, she's gonna have to have other people do that. That's what the bounty hunter's for, I guess. And the man-at-arms.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Oh, there's those hunger checks. Alright, so that's a good trait. Who doesn't have a full set of good traits? Oh, definitely Tulip Soup. Alright, Tulip Soup. Learn something useful. Oh, she's a lurker? Oh, that's not useful. I don't even keep the torch low. I'm scared of the dark. Oh no. They're all getting the bad stuff on. Oh yeah, certainly. I completely understand, Kartik. Basically, I have played a little bit of it. I got to False Knight's room, but there's still a lot more that I need to learn. Alright. Lucky stun. There we go. Oh, and she's debuffed as well. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid rabies.
Decimated.
Like, with her 0 stun, I can actually finish her off. You just get stun resist.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Not yet, random. I've been very, very lucky so far. However, now that I've said that, I've jinxed everything.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
See, this is where he's going to be like tree trunk. Oh, that's not that bad. Let's see. It's always great when the bounty hunter decides he wants a crit for ridiculous amounts of damage. I have learned that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. And I certainly hope that anyone considering buying this game also realizes it. Uh-oh. Okay, there. That tree branch hits for so much. But every time he uses it, it's like fingers crossed that they dodge. I know, I've had some pretty close calls. Alright, so I am right by there. So I don't need this excess food. I'm about to camp. Yeah, we'll take the crest instead of the money. I don't really need it anymore.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
I know, you don't want to get smacked by a tree. That's definitely not a good idea. No, the bird didn't kill my group. It basically ran away because I took too long to kill it. Oh, I'm pretty sure that you can always make room in the graveyard mechs. You can have, like, the gravedigger with the creepy room for one more. Alright, let's see. Party. Get some dodge up. And damage.
If only treasure could staunch
And put them back in their
flow
right place before.
of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, wait. I need to move them back. Alright, one more fight and then the boss. Of course it's another giant. Poor thing. Let's see. Maybe I can stun her and hopefully the bounty hunter will get up and finish her. There we go.
Annihilated.
Mortal Kombat style.
A decisive pummeling.
Yeah, not bringing a healer on a run would be a very bad idea. Don't do it, it's a trap. Oh, I'm still going, Shaw. I gotta finish off the last veteran boss. And then maybe I'll do the Gibber and Prophet and get my first death.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made
Okay, as
clear.
long as it's not the, as long as it's not a tree branch. Oh yeah, see that's why I marked him.
The sharpened blade.
Bounty Hunter just carrying this group.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, that's right, I don't have any keys left.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So the big thing about this one is I just gotta kill the fuseman every
A
time, because
marvel of technology.
if I don't,
An
he'll light the
engine of
cannon, and there's a heavy chance that it'll hurt my group a lot.
Eradicated.
The downside is the cannon's immune to all, like, bleed, blight, and everything. So I have no incentive to even try to even hurt it with the Plague Doctor. And every round it summons reinforcements. So now the fuseman's in the back. Hey, they can parry bullets very well.
Obliterated.
I realize I don't really have a very good setup for killing people on the back row. And this is most unfortunate. I think if the guy's stunned, he can't light the cannon. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I'll probably just stun him, focus on the fuseman. There we go. And then the bounty hunter can focus on this guy.
A singular strike. Masterfully executed.
Because if these two can focus on this while the Plague Doctor keeps the fuseman under wraps, then this should work out pretty well. Because see, as long as he's in position 3, I can get to him pretty easy. Nice, that's a lot of crits. Hey, sometimes a mace will work well in this cannon fight. Oh, they pushed him to the back. I believe that shuffles him. Okay, good. That's relatively okay. Like with Plague Grenade, and then hopefully with the Man-at-Arms, I can do that. That's true. Their Stormtrooper accuracy can work against them. Okay, good. So he dies to that. It's gonna put him back in the back row. This is so unfortunate. Alright, let's hope that the others can take them out. Yeah, I do have Come Hither not on him right now, though. Which is a real shame, because that's a really good ability.
Struck.
Okay, good. That pushes him to position 3. As long as he can't light the cannon, then we're good. I think we could survive a cannon shot, but it's not a good idea to let yourself get hit. Yeah, he's got the stun resist. It's a shame. The bounty hunter would be a lot better to kill on the cannon, but I think I'd rather not chance having a man-at-arms miss. Oh, I'm out of blinding gas. That is most unfortunate. Actually, I could disorient him blast. Hopefully it doesn't push him to position 4. Yeah, if you get unfortunate, the cannon can definitely mess you up. So hopefully that pushes the fuse guy over to position 2 or 3 now. Okay, so position 3. Don't gotta worry about him. And then I can just focus on the cannon with any of these guys. Slowly whittle it down. That's the name of the game. That's true, but I've also having the bounty hunter focus on taking down the fuseman, because he's usually going first. And that, I think, is more the reason why I'm not marking. I'm trying to play as cautiously as possible with keeping the fellow from being able to do anything. Okay, so he'll die to the blight. I'm not even keeping riposte up at this point. Alright, so that cannon's almost out of there. I could probably just focus it next round and have it die. There we go.
Corpse of twisted metal and splintered wood. At home,
and as we
amongst
know,
the
if you kill a cannon, all the people attending to it die instantly. That's exactly how
Trifling
cannon
victory.
stuff works.
But a victory nonetheless.
Alright, that's the last veteran boss. So now it's only champion bosses from here on out. Spasm of the Entrails and Lethargy. Okay, so he's a bad gambler, but he's very resilient. Hey, thanks.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
We're slowly getting better.
All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Oh man, these guys are all crap. Like, all these people came to us. Turn them all away. Go down to the other darkest dungeon down the road. Alright, so I'm trying to think of what would be a good composition to do with the Giver and Prophet, because I think I'm going to do him next. Yeah, folks, especially at the beginning, told me very much about focusing on keeping stress down. And so I've tried to make it a big deal to keep stress from getting too high. Because once you get afflicted, it makes things go terrible. That's a good question, Jacob. Probably another go. Okay, so the Cove still has the drowned crew. The Warrens has their champion ones that I'm going to need to do eventually. What's that? Oh, that's a nice one for the Grave Robber. Too bad I'm not doing that one. That's a good question, Kartik. Eventually we're going to have to do the Darkest Dungeon. But I do want to at least get the bosses done first. Okay, so I need to decide as to how I'm going to do this. Because if I remember right, Gibber and Prophet marched some places and basically has the rubble go down. He's in position 4, and he's got the pews. That's true. Iron Swan's a really good one for it. Let me see where she is. Like, he doesn't do a lot of attacks, so the man-at-arms is not going to be nearly as good. And if you bring one like the leper, he's going to actually be kind of weak, because you're going to have to kill the pews. So I think probably the highwayman's actually a pretty good idea as well. I'm trying to think, maybe... Definitely I want a Vestal. And maybe this. Maybe the Plague Doctor, so that I can just keep plaguing him at the back. Alright, we have a wonderful night, Max Hayden. That's true. Yeah, Jacob, the darkest dungeon is the actual final area. However, I'm not doing it just yet. I do have folks that are capable of surviving in there, but it would be a very bad idea to go in unprepared. Okay, so Survivalist is all boosted up. Let's see, Sanitarium's all boosted. I think this should be a pretty decent group for it. Oh, the Green Missions is an apprentice mission, Jack Dina. It's the easiest type of mission out there. And this is Darkest Dungeon, Noah. It is about managing a group of adventurers to be able to get through dungeons so that they can get sufficiently powerful enough to beat the Darkest Dungeon. And there's so many bad things along the way. I wonder as to how much I'm gonna regret trying to do things with this. Oh, she hasn't boosted up any of her healing. This shall be most interesting to see how this goes. Wait, why doesn't he have bandit sense? Yeah, I know. Virtue, if you get Virtuous, it's really good. Yeah, I want to try and get the Gibber and Prophet. I'm just trying to set up a good party to be able to do it. The problem is that with his rubble, if you don't dodge it, then you pretty much have the problem that they're usually going to be extremely low health and probably get to death's door on the next one for sure. Alright. Like, I'm probably not even going to bother with the pews. I'm just going to be going all out on him, hoping that I can actually take him down before he just kills me. Yeah, I still have Renault and Dismas as well. I know that there's an achievement to bring them to the final mission. Oh, well, perhaps, Kiyozuki, I don't know. This is more of a roguelike RPG, Noah. You send groups into the dungeons, and hopefully defeat bosses. Alright, so let's pick a good setup. 'Cause this one's going to hurt. Okay, so I can stack him to 6. Because the big thing is, I remember that he does his area blight attack, and that's gonna hurt a lot. So we're trying to be cautious. We're gonna probably get the ghouls as well doing their howls.
Finally, resigned to his uncommon corporeal resilience, I lured him to the dig.
Alright, well, you have a great day, Jack Dina.
There, I showed him the thing and detailed the full extent of my plans. Triumphantly, I watched as he tore his eyes from their sockets and ran shrieking into the shadows, wailing maniacally that the end was upon us all.
Yeah, that's why I tried to make sure I had as much anti-venom. Jacob, I kind of mix up games quite a bit. I played ones like Darkwood, Terraria, and so forth, and it's kind of like, you know, mixing up things and trying something until I beat a game
The
and then
echoes of
moving
his
on.
mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
It's probably there. Could be there or there, but... And, like, I did the Quest for Glory series as well, over the last month. Oh no, 2 wine guys. Alright, blind him. But you have a general idea as to some of the missions. Oh goodness, of course he has to miss.
Obliterated.
At least he don't miss. Like, I do, if folks suggest stuff, I do try to also play what's suggested. Alright, see, when he hits, those are pretty decent. I should point out, I haven't actually done the Darkest Dungeon at all, so I'm very
Continually
unfamiliar
onslaught.
as to what the actual missions entail.
Destroy them all. The ground quakes. Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
That's a bad start. Alright, hopefully I can get a heal off with her.
A death by inches.
Come on. Okay,
A momentary
there we go.
abatement.
As long as he can be somewhat okay. That's just the subscribe
As the
button,
fiend
Noah.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, the Tempting Goblet. Oh, that's very nice. Shoot, that's really nice. Let's see. Extra speed, max HP, dodge. That's really good. I mean, just a lot of stress chance as well. But that's like minor details. I know, now I can partake of their tempting goblet.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
These crits. Yeah, no worries.
Compassion is a rarity.
Let's just hope that this guy,
Battle.
that they are able to survive. Because this is a little bit rougher than I thought it'd be. Alright, yell at them, get stunned. Okay, so 6 damage. Oh, he's not gonna die to that. Dang. Dang, Fangled. All these crits. Jeez, it's such bad luck. Come on, gotta get folks up. Okay, 12 damage. He's still not gonna die to that. Okay, but he'll die to that. I know, that's the other thing about champion missions. There's just so many things that can go wrong.
Annihilated.
Alright, hopefully this won't be too bad. Like, I can hopefully whittle him down. Yeah, he'll die to the blight. But I'm hoping that she has another turn to heal. Yes! Party recovery.
Sedated.
I know, Grape Shot is pretty unreliable. I still like it, though.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, that removes one. Alright, let's try and get Fragile off. Aha! Fragile's gone! I have 4 more max HP. Alright, well you have a great night, Kartik. I'm not even bothering to take these heirlooms. It's just like, I want to keep all this stuff just in case I need it for clearing out this place. Yeah, at least we recovered, because you reach that point where you're not sure if you want to actually push forward.
To be spent.
But I actually am in a pretty decent position. And hopefully we don't have too many enemies on the way there. Although I'm getting pretty unlucky with scouting. Oh, this guy. Which one is it? Oh yeah, he can't be stunned. That's his thing. But he boosts their damage. And I can't tracking shot. However, I can stun. It does debuff her, but it's still kind of worth it. Ha! Might be buffing them, but they can't do anything. Oh, dang.
Decisive pummeling.
Oh, nice. It's still not enough to kill him on the next turn, but maybe Iron Swan will have some good fortune. See, I gotta remember. Always keep her in position 3 and she can remove all the stuff.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
All those buffs.
Exposed
Oh,
to
dang.
a killing blow.
There's just so much to recover from whenever they do the stuff.
A singular strike.
Alright, get her up first. I know that there's, like, the Necromancer Lord I barely got through. And I think what got me was I just wasn't also good with dealing with stealth. Oh, good. He's not hitting for, like, ridiculous amounts this time.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, he still gets a turn. No, stay off the Vestal.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh,
Seize this momentum.
dang.
Push on to the
I don't need
task's
one of those.
end.
I got plenty of them. And technically I can ditch these as well. Okay, we'll take the busts. This is hardly ideal. I would have preferred more recovery. No, don't mess with that. Stashed loot. Alright, well I guess you get a pass because you got stashed loot. Yeah, see, that's what one of those bad quirks does. She's just like, I gotta touch everything. Oh, come on, resist it. Oh, dang it.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
It's just like so many bad things. Alright, so which one do I want to do? There. As long as he's not doing like his ridiculous crits, I'm happy. Yeah, Duelist Advance is going to be why I didn't move the Plague Doctor. There we go. That's what I need. Now I can start focusing on her again. Okay, she'll die to the bleed, so... I know, this has been,
Slowly,
like, ridiculously
gently.
unlucky.
This is how a life is taken.
At least we're still holding up. Of course, you know, knock on wood, fingers crossed, because we could be speaking way too soon. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the crossbowman. He's just a ninja.
The
Okay,
slow
there.
death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. The wounds of war.
Because that's the
can
thing,
be
even if... I definitely want to take down the crossbowmen very quickly, but you still have the problem that you also have those stress guys that you want to take down as well. So you don't always... You kind of not always have an ideal choice.
Masterfully executed.
Yeah, I think open veins the bleed damage, but all the undead don't get bled here.
The match is struck.
Like, using
A
if it bleeds on the
blazing star is born.
archer was just so I could hit him in position 3.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
Okay,
insidious
which thing's
killer.
the suit of armor? Oh golly, I don't even remember which one's the suit of armor. Yeah, we're gonna pass on it. Yeah, you're right. It's just simply that the chances pretty much you have to stack a lot of stuff to actually make it work.
A handsome reward.
To where realistically
For a task well
you're not
performed.
likely to get it. Oh, is it holy water? Oh well, that's my bad. No, a secret room. Okay, we've got to first do the boss. We got to make sure that we're going to actually make it through.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Oh, gotcha. That's just me being bad then. Alright, Sanctuary. She doesn't have any good stuff. It's all about him then.
The light. The promise of safety.
Alright, let's first see if... On the plus side, if we beat this, we can go to the secret room. Oh, the gargoyles. Oh no. They have like the super high prot resist. That's what it was. For some reason I thought it was that it did like really bad stuff. Okay, so that'll die to the blight. Only gotta worry about one of them attacking this time.
Unnerved. Unbalanced.
Of course it has to be a crit. Okay, less than ideal. Okay, that guy's dead now. Oh, that's a good point, Random. However, it's still one of those things to where there's so many curios that I just don't remember.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, let's see how bad this goes.
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Oh no. It begins. Okay, get his damage buff. Nice. I really want to see the Hellion feast on his heart. Oh, he actually does have dodge. Okay, maybe I can get the debuff off.
The way
Okay,
is
good.
lit. The path is clear.
Come on, dodge it.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh, both of them. Oh, this is so unfortunate. If only I had a way to mark. Hey, thank you, Kiyosuke. Yeah, he's got his own eyeballs. He has, after he got him torn out, he's like, all right, I gotta keep my eye on everything.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Come on, dodge. Okay, good. They're ninjas. I'm really worried about the Plague Doctor. She probably will get put to death's door by getting hit by that. Oh no. Dang it. The one person I didn't want to get stunned. These poor people. Maybe I can get him before it falls. If I get a good Iron Swan. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, he's gonna be able to live. They're gonna be at death's door unless they dodge. The good thing is he's gonna die on the next turn. They keep stunning the Vestal. Come on, dodge. Okay, whoa. Alright, this is making up for all my poor crits earlier. It's like I got to be like the jester of the group.
Did he foresee his own demise? I care not, so long as he remains dead.
Alright. I can't believe that actually worked.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, this is gonna be very bad. Remember, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, and we're making our way to a secret room. Thank you. I can't believe that I had that good luck with the rubble. Like, that really should have put some guys at death's door. But holy crap. Because on the other file that I was playing on the darkest difficulty, he actually did kill a highwayman just from doing all the stuff. Just his rubble just was crazy damage. Alright, let's see what we can get.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows.
I have so much stuff I can ditch.
A glint of gold.
Here we go. I probably should have eaten something. But we were just kind of like a boss, just like walking through. Alright, she was so awesome that she got the runs, and clumsy.
An eternity of futile struggle, or penance for my unspeakable transgressions.
So it's all about working on the Weald, the Warrens, and then we have the last Cove mission. So we can technically work on the Drowned Crew next. Of course, we're going to stop here tonight, and then pick up next week. We'll do Saturday that we're just going to focus Darkest Dungeons so that we can try and get this done. Like, Cove's all set, we can start working the Warrens, the Weald, and so forth. Oh, Lucky Talisman. And then see how that goes. I know, I'm surprised that I got the Gibbering Prophet as well. But, needless to say, we're going to, next Wednesday we'll pick up something with, oh, the Caretaker's always going to be sloshed and, doing stuff. He's going to be... No, I haven't done any virtue cheese. In fact, I keep trying to keep stress down minimally so I don't do afflictions or stuff. Yeah, this is going to be where we stop tonight, Cameron. Wednesday I'll be doing something Hollow Knight related, probably area randomizer, cursed, and such. So, as well, thank you all for coming. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time. as we quickly get all the diseases cured. All the diseases, all the bad stuff. So that next week I'm not just like, hey, what do I need to do again? Alright, so, alright, you guys have a good night.